Hi, I'm Lucia Knight, and this is the Joy at Work podcast. Today, I'm joined by one of my former clients, someone who, like so many of us, had a moment of, wait, is this what work is supposed to feel like? And instead of brushing it off and cracking on, they paused and they chose to design their work life differently. I've asked each guest to share the 3 most important insights they learned about their future work life that they never, ever want to forget. And these aren't just light reflections. They're the result of 3, 6, or 12 months of deep work together. And now they're in a position to capture those timeless notes to their future selves. For some, saying yes to my invitation took a little bravery and a lot of what I call powerful vulnerability. Some had to dig deep because they really value their privacy. Some said yes because they understood the potential power of having a touch point to return to every year. But mostly, they said yes as an act of kindness gifted to me and to you. Let's dive in. So, Silvia, I'm so curious. What is the number one thing about your future work life that you never, ever want to forget?
Yeah, great question. It's time. Time to do the things I love, time to think and prepare. I like planning. I like to prepare things before moving. So for me, being time rich is very precious. And also have time to dedicate to my relations and to have the right balance at this time of my life, midlife, looking 10 years from my retirement, probably. Time will always be a factor in choosing what I do. And recently, I've decided to go 3 days a week to take a job that is a part-time job. It is paid enough to being able to support myself and my family for 3 days. And that will leave me time to dedicate to other activities that I've started in the meantime. And since we've done the Theatre Emporium together, that was probably, I remember, 4 years ago.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and it was really pivotal. Since then, I've took on a job that really ticked all the boxes we have identified through the course, and now I'm changing again to free up a bit more time.
Lovely.
So
And it's really lovely that you said that, because sometimes people come to work together expecting one big change, but actually it's likely over a decade-long period that there will be multiple change. So that's why it's really important for you to make sure that time is somehow precious and you find a way to do it to get paid enough to support you and your family and do all the fun things, but in a 3-day work week. Oh, so fantastic. Thank you. Okay. So what else? What's the second thing about your future work life that you never, ever want to forget?
yeah, my work environment, the people I work with are very important to me. People who I know, I like, and that they respect and value my skills. That is a baseline for me. Kryptonite for me is being in an environment that doesn't support this kind of quality in relationships. So this is really important. And my current job, this 3 days a week, is I'm going back to a team that is really supportive. And I've been known and work with and are welcoming me back. So it's great. It's great to come back to them.
So what difference does it make when you work within a team and respect them and they know and respect and value your skills? What difference does that make to the quality of your work or to how you feel at work?
Yeah, I think for giving the best to a job, I need to feel that calm and nourishment in a work environment. That will also make me perform under pressure in a very different way and give me the strength and confidence to feel that I can do anything. The mutual support for me is the most important thing. And if that is lack in a work environment, is really impossible to really feel at ease and do my job.
And that seems critical for you. I think it is somewhat important to all of us, but you figured out that was absolutely critical. It was your baseline. And when it wasn't in existence at exactly the right level you needed to be, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. Dying to know, what is the final thing that you would love to remember for the rest of your work life?
Yeah. I think want to remember that there's no, at least in my case, probably there's no final destination, but the important thing is movement and do experiments, and the freedom to do that is one of my biggest values. Together with time, this means that I can find work that is good for me, give me the confidence to do that. And as long as it gives me enough energy, money, and time, it might not be the work I might love most, but is what allows me and support me to do the things I love with the people I love. So that is probably the most important, and having fun in doing it is the greatest thing.
Having fun. Okay, so how would I notice that if Silvia was experiencing joy at work? What would I see you doing, saying, being? How would I see this?
You will see a relaxed Silvia, very communicative, smiley and happy, and really at ease and able to be creative. Yeah. And very happy to talk and to share with people. This is my desire, really, in work, creativity and communication. I think you probably will see that person.
Silvia and I worked together on the 6-week work-life redesign program called The Fierce Emporium. Check out the episode notes to get details of the 3 programs I offer, so you can choose the right one to fit your appetite for change, your desire for speed of change, and of course, your budget, so that you can find the joy at work that you deserve.